Before I showed yous the Schrott Contra-Alto Trumpet in F. And this is the wrapped version of the Contra-Alto. And here I have a Karel Goll, G-O-L-L, golly, golly, golly. This is the standard Contra-Alto trumpet used from roughly the 1830s until 1910. This was the standard trumpet used in symphony orchestras. So that is the last of the types of Contra-Alto trumpets. And to review, there will be a test. To review, you had your hybrids, some with a conical lead pipe. You had your fanfare horns, like the Kudel und Heuer, which are a wrapped low E-flat trumpet, small bore, very small bell. You've got the small wrap version of this, and you got these. But these were your standard Contra-Alto trumpet for, it's funny, it's not that many years when you think about it, the 1830s until 1910. That's, 1830s, 1910, that's only 80 years. Isn't that funny? These are hard to get a really good one. This is pretty good. The Schrott is nice in its own way. They've got that true trumpet sound. There's lots of literature available on the subject, but many considered this to be the last true trumpet. In fact, there was a fellow who played these until the bitter end, who was considered the last great virtuoso on this type of trumpet. Now, what's interesting about the music is how it has vanished. It's very hard to find music for F trumpet these days. When I was a kid, around 1970-ish, it's over 50 years ago, but when I played in the DUIO, we were playing hand-me-down music from the VSO, Vancouver Symphony Orchestra, and there was lots of music in F. It was the old music left over. Well, there was tons of music for F trumpet around, and method books and everything else. You try to find a shred of evidence now that it ever existed. It got shoved aside, first of all, starting with the cornetpiano. When the cornetpiano really got popular in the 19th century, the trumpet started getting pushed aside until there's barely any evidence that exists. Where's all the sheet music for it? Where's all the method books for it? Thrown out, I guess. There, as I say, when I was a kid, there was lots of F trumpet music, and there were still some old, smelly old method books from the days of the F trumpet, but they are gonzo. They used to pop up occasionally. If you live in a big city, your symphony societies used to raise money by selling off old music, and they'd either have a swap or they would sell off old music from way back when. Well, back around circa 1970, late 60s, early 70s, that music was nowhere near as old as it is now. What was once 70 or 100 years old is now twice that. Music from the 1840s. Good Lord, that's 180 years ago now. It's that stuff is in museums now, like me. Um, but anyway, there you have it. There is the last piece of the puzzle in the trumpet world, and these horns will soon end up in the Kaplan collection at the University of Saskatchewan. Um, and with that, that concludes my little bit on antique trumpets. Happy honking! Ta ta!